Hey Leo, this is Ascension Empress back with your November 2019 reading, y'all. I apologize for the delay. I am sorry. But let me tell y'all got some haters because when I tried to upload, or when I did upload Sagittarius reading, I believe, was it Sagittarius? I think it was Sagittarius. Somebody in the comment talk about F a Leo. I only want to hear about me, this and this and that. I'm just like, the disrespect. But it's cool because they got blocked and their comments got deleted because we're not about to do this because we all interconnected. So, oh well. And if you don't love Leo, you can move around. Anyways, hi Leo. I'll be using the Right Away Tarot deck for your reading. Please take what resonates with you. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising. And yes, thank you so much again, you all, for your patience. I appreciate you all. And we just going to go ahead and get started. Yes, Leo. Yes. A truth being spoken, truth coming out. Some people may be speaking this in general around you. Skill, I'm getting. Some of you are very skillful at communication. And this is interesting. With this full moon in Taurus, I'm going to need some stuff to hurry up and come out. Because all of that deep, beneath the surface energy we've been going through with the Scorpio energy has been a lot. And I love Scorpio energy. But honey, it's been heavy. So having to deal with it and dodge everybody else's projections. And this may be what you're realizing as well too, is the square between the Scorpio energy and this Leo energy. You're realizing some lessons and some truths that are coming out of this experience and this little tension and friction that you're having. Ooh, that's it. Okay. We have the Three of Cups. And for some of you, it may be a third-party situation. It may be some gossiping. Some of you may have gotten together and now you are clear on some things. This is interesting. Very interesting. But heavy truth coming out about a third-party situation. Clearly. And then moving forward, you have the Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So, should this be the case for some of you, it's like you're moving forward. You're not even going to waste any time stressing about it or anything. Leo is a very intuitive sign, whether people want to give them credit for it or not. Very intuitive. They don't have that courage in anything for no reason. Very instinctive as well, should I say, and has a lot of energy to give. You think about the carnelian, think about the lion, and how bold and protective and providing, and it's just all about it. You know, I get Aries vibes, but a whole nother level when it comes to Leo. So it's like moving forward, you're very clear on some things. It may be because you didn't poured up some drinks for some people and you're like, spill the tea. Spill all the tea. So I can get this truth. So I can get this clarity. And I can rest peacefully and work on balancing my peace, my happiness, my money. And not have to waste it on nobody, you know. That's interesting, Leo. Very interesting. So, y'all are so strategic. Ooh. Wow, the Lover's card. And that kept popping out when I was just meditating in general. It popped out back to back to back, at least 5 times in a row. So, yes, some of you are maybe dealing with the Gemini with the Lover's card. Maybe speaking your truth, or a truth may hurt a Gemini. But look where they came from. Look what you done found out, or you been new. And so you're just moving forward like, no, I'm resting, I'm chilling, I'm focusing on my money with this Two of Pentacles. And I know that what's for me will end up being for me. Whether it's you and your higher state of being later on down the line, or it's somebody else that God has in mind, because the heavens is involved with this angel above, these two naked people who have both undergone an ego death and really gone within, really surrendered themselves to a higher purpose, I believe. And I'm getting that's where you are right now, Leo. That's what you're focusing on. Very focused, tunnel vision. For some of you, wanting to collaborate with other people, network with people. Some of you are just wanting relationships that are surrounded more around truth. You may be focused on a lot of truth right now, especially with this heavy Scorpio energy going on, and really having to dig deep within, beneath the surface, and transform and really put to death some things that just don't serve you on a spiritual level anymore, especially when it comes to thoughts and just projections and suppressions of our ancestors, whether we've met them or not. Wow. Interesting. So, going into the past, underlying the reading, actually. That could be going to the past, too. Just take how it resonates, because I'm looking at this in the three of... the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Judgment card, Leo. That's transformation at its finest. Actually, in a messy way for some of you. With a Ten of Swords and the Knight of Swords, it's like, damn, they gonna sit up here and try to really stab you in the back. You already on the ground, and there's no room for another sword. So they better be running with this Ace of Swords. That's what they better be doing. Like, hey, I have a truth. Let me tell you, I have some inspiration. I have some affirmations for you. I have nothing but positivity to bring towards you. This and this. And that's all you want at this point. That's all you want. Because if they're not coming with that Knight of Swords, and for a lot of people, that's not what they're coming with. Because this is the Knight. This is not the King of Swords. This is not the Queen of Swords. And it sure ain't the Ace. So whatever sword that they got in their hand, they are not trained. And clearly, because how are you not trained? You got to be trained. If you're going to be running towards somebody that already been through it like this, you're going to have to be trained with that sword and the horse, okay? Moving on. that was a lot, Leo. You have the Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment card. So whatever is going on, and I'm getting that this is heavily related to this Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles energy. This truth or this clarity that is coming to light, and it could be around the time of the full moon in Taurus, which I'm loving, because this full moon has been putting some very interesting shaky energy around a lot of the other signs. But for you, I'm getting that this is like the last straw for you. You're like, bring it. Bring it, because it may square you and it may be another fixed sign, but you're like, I'm cool. I done been, if I can deal with this, I can handle it, and I can receive this, and Judgment is here for you. It's like God knows that. And I'm getting God is giving you this truth. And I mean, that's a given. But now I see it. Because when I think of the Sagittarius energy that we're about to be stepping into, trining you all, and I think about the Ace of Swords, I think about a beautiful opportunity. And it may be one that brings you another source of income. There may be a judgment made, or an approval made to help you financially as well, because you're moving forward peacefully yet balancing things. You may be at peace at how you've balanced things, how you've been juggling things. You may not yet be where you want to be, but you have another sense of you have a new sense of clarity and understanding about how you want to go about your relationships moving forward, how you want to communicate, how you want your partners to communicate with you moving forward. Okay, it wants to come out. And there's that Page of Swords. It's like so I was gonna say it's like the little cousin of the Knight of Swords, but for some of you, you're like, oh, you want to try to come for me while I'm already feeling some type of way, where I'm okay. If you keep taking it there, you're gonna see a whole nother level of me that's worse than how you treated me with this Page of Swords. And then it got them looking at you all like, dang, they really don't need me no more. They're really not really checking for me. They're not bothered. They got their own thing going on. And so you may have also have this Page of Swords like energy of just protecting your independence right now, protecting your journey to self-sufficiency and peace and prosperity and transformation. I love this Ace of Swords in this Judgment card, y'all. I'm loving it. I mean, most people love to see the lovers and this and that because, you know, it's so common for people to really want a love reading. And this is just so heavy on self-love and self-preservation. And I'm so happy to see that because I believe we've been talking about this with Leo for a while now. Yes. Self-love, protecting your happiness, protecting your peace, really just living in the moment as well. You have the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, y'all. That's beautiful. And then to have that clarifying the Two of Pentacles, it's like you got a lot of pentacles here. So some of you may be taking these ideas and sharpening them. So these ideas with the Page of Swords turns into the Ace of Swords, and it turns into a real skill that makes you money, that helps you become more independent and not reliant on, if it is someone who you used to deal with, this Three of Cups, third party energy, and this energy as well, feeling hurt, feeling betrayed, feeling backstabbed with it as well. Long term focus. I'm talking about, Leo. I'm so excited for you all. I just pulled one more card. Let's see what message Spirit has for you all, because this is beautiful. And there is a reason that Sun card kept popping up for readings after readings after readings back in, I believe it started in like May or June, all the way into August. And if I would have kept reading, yep, look at that. Boom. The Justice card. I've been getting that for the last few readings. The Justice card popped out, I believe, at the end of, who was it? Aries, maybe? No, Aquarius, I believe. I don't know. But yes, it popped out in Aries as well. So check out whatever resonates with you. If you have other placements, well, of course y'all have other placements in your chart. But yes, this Justice card is telling me that this decision and this path that you're deciding to take, this path towards peace and stability and feeling secure in yourself, is going to bring a balance, and also a long-term balance with this Three of Wands. And some of you are waiting for maybe an approval or an acceptance of a contract with this Justice card and the Three of Wands here. So you're waiting but you're waiting optimistically because you know what this can bring into fruition. And you're not really too stressed about it. You may be just reviewing things right now. And like I said, we're in the Scorpio retrograde Mercury energy. So sharpening things, not yet taking action, because you don't want it to come off as impulsive with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, or typos. If there's documentations, you kind of just want to take it easy, and then see how it goes from there. So that is your reading, Leo. Thank you so much again for your patience. I appreciate you all, and I will see you all again soon. Bye. Take care.